to another edition of Uncovering India. The 10th results are out, the 10th board exams, people are celebrating. The students who have scored 90% plus are celebrating. Schools which have given 100% plus results are also rejoicing. But amidst all these celebrations, there is one institution, St. Xavier's Academy in Old Goa, meant for special children, has been consistently giving 100% results for last 11 years. Unfortunately, it has gone more or less unheralded. However, today from Uncovering India, we are going to unravel the success story of this institute and how it has been constantly performing and its students have been constantly scoring very high marks, and what is the formula behind their success story. So let's have a look at the story of St. Xavier's Academy in Old Goa.
I am Sister Monica Coelho, belonging to the Holy Family of Nazareth congregation, a Goan-based congregation. And I was posted here at St. Xavier's Academy way back in 1995 as a teacher. I took up in 2001 as a head of this institution. And since then, the school was only up to 8th standard, and we were doing Delhi Board NIOS, National Institute of Open Schooling, and we had lots of grievances which we could not sort out. So I thought we'll make our school into Goa Board. So for my disabled students, I worked hard to get the 9th standard upgraded. Then I did the 10th standard. And when the 10th standard first time up attempt was very good result, 100%, I said I must keep up to this 100%. And then the following year, where my 10th standard would go, I opened up 11th and 12th. We are now a higher secondary institution. And for the last 11 years, we have been able consecutive 100%. And I'm very proud, and I give big thanks to God for giving me all the blessings to go ahead with these children. Though every child is different, because we have so many disabilities, like we cater to hearing impaired, slow learners, learning disabled, even children with autism have been able to show great results. The only thing that motivates us is to give the best to these children. And these children, though have struggles and difficulties, yet they show great interest in learning different things. They don't only learn academics here, we also prepare them for the world. We also prepare them with skills that they will be able to live their livelihood. Like we have introduced 2 subjects besides academic, which is baking and confectionery and computer. So with this computer skills in place of second and third language. So with these 2 subjects and other subjects, English, history, geography, science and maths, they've been able to do. But what they need is consistency and persistence, and they need a moral support, which we give them. And though this time was really difficult because of the lockdown and the COVID-19, and I was also stressed because our students would have to go to the other center to answer the public board examination. But the center also followed the guidelines, and we were able to go ahead. And in the lockdown also, full time I had to really be with the students. I kept them in the residence so that we could monitor their studies, coaching them for the board exams and preparing them well. And I'm very proud, for the first time of the 11 years, one of our students touched 90% result. And the first 3 toppers are 90%. Dason has scored, Inas has scored 87, and Muttappa has scored 86%. We have, out of the 16 students, 8 distinctions and 8 first classes. Tremendous results. And I believe that when you mix your life with God, that God is with you, and when you give your best and leave the rest to God, God gives you in results in abundance. We did our best, and the students did their best, and I'm proud of each of them. Thank you so much.
My name is Desan Rodriguez, and I got 90%. In my lockdown, sister used to take our studies, and teachers used to come to take studies regularly, and I am very happy to take this 90%. this institution. Thank you.
I am Minas Cordero and I got 87%. I am grateful to have this institution. In this lockdown, sister took our studies and I now got 87%. And I am further studying 11th, 12th here. Yeah.
Prepare for your exams. How much hours did you study? What did you study?
Sister took our study at night and we studied at 9 to 11:30 and morning we got up at 6:30 and studied.
So during this lockdown, did you find it difficult to study or you continued with your studies?
No, difficult. But sister took our studies.
So are you happy with your result?
Yeah.
Are you happy with 87%?
Yeah, very happy.
So what do you want to study next? What do you want to do?
Now we are doing 11th, 12th here and afterwards catering course.
Okay.
Start. My name is Mustafa Maruti Padanewar and I got 86% because of my sister was taking a study. I am grateful to this institution. Before I was not able to study so well. When I joined this institution, I started to learn many things.
So how many hours you studied, Mustafa? When to when? Morning, what time to what time? Evening, what time?
We got up at 6 a.m. Then 1 hour study, then prayer. After that prayer, study.
So are you happy with your result?
Yes,
86% you have got. Are you
Yes,
happy?
very happy.
Did you think you will get 86%?
No.
So what do you want
Sister
to do
took
next?
our study.
Huh?
Sister took our study at night even, and teachers also.
So who is your favorite teacher?
Sister Monica.
So what do you want to do next? What do you want to study? Which stream? What do you want to study? What do you want to do?
I will continue here only 11th, 12th. Then I will do technical course. Further.
So you are happy to get your marks. You have got 71%, which is a very big mark. So you are happy with it?
Yes, I'm very much happy and I'm grateful to this institution and my sister, Sister Monica, and my other teachers. I'm very much thankful to God also.
So how many hours you studied? How did you study for your exam?
From morning till evening, we were with the studies and
Any particular subject you were weak in and you put more importance to that subject?
yes, I was very weak in maths and sister was after me for that subject because I was very weak and I was always,
So how you scored? How much you scored in maths?
I have no idea.
That's it. So what do you want to do next? What do you want to study next?
I would like to continue with this 11th, 12th over here in this institute.
And what do you want to do? Which course you want to pursue going ahead?
Bakery.
Bakery? And what do you want to do? You want to start your own bakery? You want to do your own bakery business?
Yes.
Here, okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm Father Ermito Rebello, and Jason was brought by me because he's an orphan boy, distantly related to us, and when he was just 2 years old. And Holy Family Sisters at Sankwal took care of him and his sister 1 year old. So he lost his mother when he was a baby. And since then, Holy Family Sisters have been taking care of him. And also during holidays, my cousin sister, Connie Pereira, has taken care of them both. And we are very happy that he has scored 90. And he has brought fame to this St. Xavier's Academy. And I'm very grateful to the sister principal, Monica, and other sisters working here, and also grateful to his teachers. He was discarded in the school as a slow learner, and he has made a lot of effort, and due to the untiring efforts of sister and teachers, he has come to this state. I'm very grateful to them.
So what message does it send out to everybody in the society?
A message that I would like to give is we cannot neglect any child. A child may be not very good on certain areas, but however the weak a child may be, God has provided different talents and gifts to children. It's our duty to find out which are those talents and develop them.
This has been an astounding success for us to be a school for special children which has secured 100% results in the 10th standard conducted by the Goa board for the past 11 years consecutively. This is a very great achievement for us. It speaks about the dedication of the headmistress and the staff and the hard work of our children who come to us from various schools because they have been declared as someone who cannot study. So it is not the cream that we work on, sometimes I would say, the rejects of other schools. And fortunately, we have been able to create gems out of it. And we are feeling very proud that this year also we got 100% results in the 10th standard. Incidentally, they have also secured 100% results this year for the 12th standard conducted by the board. This is a very clear sign that when given opportunities to children who are special, they can outshine. One thing becomes very clear through these results, that disability is not inability. In this context, I would like to say that the society has to at large recognize this contribution of special children. When any school which works on the cream of the students, they get those results, there's so much of publicity done to that. And children who are special for consecutively 11 years, there's no recognition either by the government or by the society. It is rather unfortunate. But that is not for us to creep on, but it is something which we need to be aware of. That the society has to recognize the contribution of the special persons. Having said that, if the children are given opportunities, they can outgrow. And this is proven that our students today who have passed out from our institution, every child passes out with some skill apart from the academic, so that they can also now fend for themselves to march into some livelihood of their interest. And this is a very special contribution of our institution to help them not just in academics but also for their livelihood. This is our contribution to make a society a better place. Another point I would like to stress here, that it is unfortunate that there are some misconception and false perceptions that Catholic institutions take care only of Catholic students. In fact, our institution, we have people from all faiths. And often we hear this, Catholic institutions are involved in conversion. Yes, we are involved in conversion, not with related to religion. But from children who are declared as rejects in other schools, we make them gems here. That is the conversion we take. Someone who is recognized as unable, here we make them persons who are able. So this is the type of conversion we are definitely involved in.
What you just saw and heard is a classic example of perseverance and hard work from these specially able children who have proved all their detractors wrong and climbed new heights of success, not just today but for last 11 years consistently. This just goes on to show they are no different from others, and if they are given the right kind of atmosphere and the right kind of support, they can climb any heights and cross any obstacles. This is Shashwat Guptare for Uncovering India.